Hi, Arun and Sajin. Welcome to our studio.
Thank you. And thank
Can
you for
you-
having me here. Thank you.
You're welcome. Arun, can you introduce yourself, your position?
I came to Bahrain 15 years back as the General Counsel of American Express Middle East. So I worked with them for 14 years. Then I wanted to do something for Bahrain. And during pandemic, I saw a lot of businesses getting closed down in front of my eyes. And big businesses did not come in front to help the smaller ones. I mean, I'm talking about small in the sense that the MSMEs, the small medium enterprises, and so many businesses they struggle in terms of getting loans, they struggle in terms of getting any benefits to sustain, and they never had a sustainable model. We all talked about sustainable model post COVID. So at that point in time I thought that I my ambition was to bring in a business ecosystem, so where businesses come together and they can help each other and sustain. And when businesses help each other, then magic can happen. So I was in a lookout for bringing such a ecosystem, because there are a lot of business groups I know that exist in Bahrain, but not as good as an ecosystem which will give them actual businesses and referrals like BNI. So I got in touch with the Business Network International in US, and they were already existing for 37 years. So in this region itself, in UAE they were already for 18 years. Now they're 20 years. Now in Qatar for 10 years now. So when I contacted that time it was 8 years, but there was nothing in Bahrain. So that point in time I decided that I will take the master franchise and bring BNI to Bahrain. It took a long time, because there's a process of selections, almost 6 to 8 months of time. Then all these rigorous interviews and processes went on, and then finally I could get them to Bahrain. But that in May 2022, the journey just began when I reached out to various businesses explaining them what BNI is. So the first thing that they said that no, we don't want insurance, because they thought that it is Bahrain national insurance. So so then started the journey. I went one by one. I met Sajin. I met a few other entrepreneurs. Then the first small coffee meeting that I did was with 10 business people in Hilton, where I wanted to actually explain them what BNI is all about. The difficulty is that in other parts of the world, especially in Europe, BNI is very much big in Bulgaria as well. So in Europe, you can ask them that, okay, you want to understand BNI, go to France or go to your neighboring countries. Every country will be having BNI. So here the problem is that there is no BNI around. So if anyone has to go and check out BNI, they have to go either all the way to UAE or to Europe or to Qatar or to India. So this was the only option. And then started this process of getting one by one and explaining to them, and then finally managing to get together this first 15 people in March. 4th March we were together with 15 people, and then 7th of June 2023 we launched BNI with 37 people.
But Arun, you just mentioned in UAE has been for 8 years.
Yes,
correct?
18.
18. Isn't that indicative to people that if it in UAE has been for 18 years, it will be successful? It would be. It wouldn't exist for 18 years if it wasn't successful, right?
I don't know. I mean, the things are a little weird over here, because I was never in business. I thought that if anything works in some other countries, you can just copy paste it over here in Bahrain. But in reality, Bahrain doesn't work like that. You say that there have been umpteen examples, like fashion brands. You take Bebe, and you take all these good brands I'm talking about, and they have not been successful in Bahrain, where they are actually doing very well in UAE even today. So
And you faced a lot of difficulties. You said you were discouraged a few times.
yes, that too, some very senior people. So some of them said that the good thing is that you need to take, first of all, give free membership to few people. See, I have taken a master franchise, so I'm not over here to give out free. Anyway, the membership amount is even less than a gym membership. Okay, and here you are talking about though it's called a business gym. We are talking about a serious kind of a business is happening over here. So here, what we are trying to get together is like when businesses come, they do networking with themselves, and then they get the maximum out of their businesses. Well, when I started talking to these people about the membership, they said that in Bahrain we don't need word of mouth referrals. It is a very small country. BNI won't work over here.
But here we are, 100 days of BNI, and people are quite happy, and we have good results.
Yes.
What are some of the numbers you can tell us?
So right now we are 44, and actually today we have become 45. But that experience, I think Sajin would be able to give very well.
And not only numbers as members, number in effective
business.
Yes.
Yes. So I'm really glad that I took a decision to join BNI. I think I remember in July 2022, Arun visited
UAE.
So he came to my office to talk about the BNI and the values of BNI. I couldn't really understand what he's really talking about. So I said, I will join BNI if I see what is this chapter all about. So he said, you come with me to UAE and see the chapter and how it works. So I went with Arun. I visited one of the BNI Expo, which is happening in UAE. And the passion and the energy that the business owners have, the way they structure the meetings they organize, how they promote their businesses, each other, the referrals. I thought, okay, this is the right opportunity where Bahrain, as a small country, I need to take a good decision of joining BNI. Then it was a fantastic journey. I'm the second person who joined BNI captain. So I was always with Arun. We were discussing how to grow the members, quality members, to bring a great worth of networking people. We talked, we pitched together, and we got very good quality businessmen join BNI, where the total member, as he said, we are in the count of 45 members. So initially it starts with coffee meetings, several number of coffee meetings, make them understand what is a beauty. So during this coffee meetings itself, we got numerous number of referrals, people passing referrals, people required being from a software development industry. I own a technology company in Bahrain. So I felt a very value-added services when it comes to BNI. I got a 45 sales team talking about Cisco, over the past 1 year. So it gives me really value, and it was an amazing 100 days journey in BNI. When you talk about, as answering your question, when you talk about the value, we have crossed $3.5 million business worth of business happening in this BNI captain chapter. And as one of the vice president, or as part of the leadership team, I'm very happy and proud that the members are getting businesses, quality referrals is passed, healthy networking is happening every week. So I'm happy on my last 100 days. The journey is amazing, spectacular, and fantabulous. Yeah.
And the satisfaction from seeing other people succeeding, right?
Yes, absolutely. So one of the top agenda of our LT team is to how we can give quality referrals to the members who have not received any referrals. We have a referral coordinator who strongly work with the members, understand what are the gaps, and giving them business. So we have committees, membership committee, referral coordinator committee, coordination committee, educational committee. So these committees act as one team and ask members whether, make sure that they achieve their goals in the business through the BNI. So that's our vision and mission of the LT teams of BNI Capital.
Thank you. Arun, would you like to add something to?
No, it was good. And then, in fact, what happened was that after the expo, then I actually convinced him to come to the global convention, because that was something which was, I knew that if expo could have been that big, then how big it would have been a global convention. So we went to Singapore, and this BNI Global Convention, it's a unique thing. More than 5,000 business people under one platform. I have never seen such kind of a crowd with 78 different countries' flags, and I was very proud to take the flag of Bahrain. And I was the only person that time to travel as a member, because the country as a chapter was not launched. So if it would have been launched, then probably he would have taken the flag. So I was the only person to take the flag. And then the experience that he got, and when he came back and he spoke to people, and then one by one, I then thereafter I was able to send someone else to Singapore, because he had a business over there, and immediately he got a referral on the first meeting itself. That made him convinced that he came back and took a membership. So these kind of there are all small wins that happened over the past 1 year, and those wins have actually made those build the pillars, as I would say, and that's what you are witnessing today.
That's right, yes. What are the plans? What plans you have for BNI?
So, like any other country, the plan is to obviously have more chapters. The more the chapter, the more the number of members, the more the businesses. So right now we have one chapter which is up and running with 45 members, and we have another upcoming chapter called BNI Spark, where the registrations are on. We already have 6 people who are interested. So these 6 people, when they would convert into 15 people, they will start meeting again. But that 6 to 15 would not take much time, when a lot of people would not find their seat over here. For instance, if there is another photojournalist who wants to join, he has to take the seat in the next chapter. So therefore, these kind of healthy competitions will happen. And trust me, there are so much of work that is still there we can generate within BNI, that every member would have something to take away from BNI. And most importantly is that how I see this BNI shaping up is that the businesses can now get a global visibility. Bahrain, as I always believe, that Bahrain has always been a very good place to work with, but the businesses in Bahrain needs a global exposure, and BNI as a platform will give these businesses a global exposure. So any businesses who are good in Bahrain can now be seen by 78 countries across the world, how they are performing, what they are doing. Now you will be getting. I can give a testimonial that, for instance, that the $1.4 million of businesses that came, it didn't come from Bahrain. The business was not awarded by a Bahraini company. That is exactly my point was. I wanted to tell the people that the businesses are all coming from outside. And I have another businesses which are potentially one of the biggest launch which is going to happen, retail launch which is going to happen. The business, it's awarded to a UAE company. So most of the brands that you see in Bahrain, their headquarters are in other countries, mostly in Dubai, but sometimes in some other countries. Now when they are looking to implement that in the Kingdom of Bahrain, they are looking for a partner. Now who will become the partner? The BNI person will become the partner.
So Arun, can we say that BNI is like stepping stone for the investors?
Absolutely.
Because we have this international network. People, let's say they want to invest something, they contact any member,
yes,
or through contacts from other countries. They contact and they can get any information, even setup of their companies.
Everything. So last meeting itself, we had 16 members coming all the way from Qatar. So one of the members, they came over here. He wanted to set up everything. So he wanted to know a person who can do his company formation. So a member is there who does the company formation. He wanted to know a person who can help him in audit. We have an auditor. He wanted to know a person who wants to help them in tax. We have a tax advisor. And he wanted to know about whether we can get some kind of support from technology point of view, or whether and Bahrain has got the main AWS server. So what all different things that Bahrain can do. It can be all. You come over here, you can get everything in the BNI chapter itself. If anything is missing, we can still find that for him through the BNI chapter.
Of course. Arun, one very interesting thing I want you to explain to people who will watch this video. It is network, but it's really the infrastructure of our network is amazing. The applications, the websites, the directory where you can access and find other members. Can you just give us, because I still haven't gone through all this.
I think I will pass that question to the technology guy.
That's true. I forgot about it.
So BNI have wide range of tools and technologies implemented. One of the biggest feature that they have in place is the BNI Connect app. So BNI Connect app have a wide range of features, like you can browse the members around the globe. You can connect to the individual members inside the chapter, cross-referral members or different countries. Then you can schedule one-to-one meetings. You can also add your achievements inside the BNI Connect app. Another tool that BNI put into members is the BNI Business Builder, where you can continuously learn from the resources, podcast videos that has been organized in the BNI Business Builder. So the more the podcasts that you listen, the more the training videos that you complete, you will be getting certificates, you'll be rewarded, and you will get knowledge. So using these tools and technologies, it is an amazing one-handed tool that you'll be able to get through BNI. Yes,
that's exactly what I wanted to say. It's so fast. It works everything so fast in this network that it's truly in the meaning of network, what it should be network. I am really impressed with whatever, and I have to say, again, I have to admit, I had no time to go through all these tools. Do you know why? Because I've been so busy getting jobs from the network.
Wow. Absolutely.
Honestly,
Yes.
I've been, doing so many things, prepare the studio and then do all these things and other inquiries. So I am grateful for BNI Network. Really, I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Svetlana.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And looking forward to many more to sit and discuss.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I think we will give this opportunity to most of our members. They would love it.
Yeah.
And we can have a podcast with them as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Svetlana.
Thank you for having
Thank
us.
you so much.
Thank you.